I had to notch this out right here. I don't know, can you see that? Right there, Larry, right here, this box. If you look at this angle right here, you can probably see it better. See where I notched that out right there? So we can get our power steering lines on, because this system here, the rack set too close, so we had to do all that. And I had to make these brackets for our sway bar to bolt on, because we really need that sway bar to be nice and snug on there. What we're doing right now while we're waiting on our steering column, we got our donor truck out here. If you look right here, Larry. And what we're going to do is we're using this whole drivetrain out of this truck. We're going to use the radiator and all. Does that make sense, Larry?
Makes sense to me.
Okay. And then we're going to, I don't know about the transmission cooler, or the power steering cooler, but as far as the drivetrain, now we're not going to use the wire harness. We're going to be getting an aftermarket wire harness for this, because we're going to have the computer reprogrammed, so we don't have to use the catalytic converters and all the sensors that it requires to make this engine run proper. We'll have the computer reprogrammed where it can run on minimal sensors and make it run properly without all the bullshit Y2K crap that it needs to run. Now this is a Vortec 350, okay, Chevy truck engine, and we got a 4L60 overdrive transmission. We're going to go ahead and modify the front radiator support of our 61 Chevy truck for our radiator. We're going to use the overflow water bottle. We're going to use the factory cooler. We're going to go ahead and take the seats out of this truck, and we're going to mount them in that truck. It's got the built-in seat belts. Everything should work out okay, you know, this, that, and the other. Then we're going to take the rear end and the drive shaft, and we're going to use this rear end in that truck. So everything will match, and that truck, when we get done with it, should run basically approximately the same as this truck does, because we're using all the matching drivetrain suspension. Am I right?
Right.
Okay. This has been done before. We've done it before. It works out really nice. And if you were wanting to change your truck, your old truck, over to a late model truck, this is really the best way to do it. Is find yourself a donor truck that you can just take everything off of. Now, the air conditioning system, we won't be using that. If he wants air in it, we'll have to get an aftermarket system and mount that in there. But I guess I better get on it, because I want to have this out today, Larry.
Better get busy.
That's a big job, bud.
Better get busy.
We'll get back and check it out as I'm taking it out and see what happens. All right. Well, here we are. Got the tractor hooked up. Got the motor hopefully all disconnected, transmission. It's the Vortec 350. We're gonna put it in our 61 Chevy truck. And we got to get it out of the truck. It is a hot motherfucker out here. Very, very, very hot. Hot fucking day. So let's see what happens. We're gonna get it out of the truck. See what kind of problems we have there. Here we go.
loco quiere bailar, el mariachi loco. El mariachi loco quiere bailar, el mariachi loco quiere bailar. Quiere bailar pero no hay pareja, quiere bailar pero no hay pareja.
Fuck! Is Randy there? Randy, this is Pete. I need to get a bag of Absorbzol. We got some freaking mess over here. Well, now you better send 2 bags over here. We got a shitload of grease everywhere. Pull the fucking motor out of the truck, it's all over. Alright, I'll see you later. So we got the motor out of the truck. Just got the fucking Absorbzol coming. Kitty litter, fucking sand, Absorbzol, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And we got our motor out of the car. So there you go. 1 Fortec 350 Chevrolet engine. 85, 90,000 miles. Got the 4L60E overdrive transmission. Read it right here. Where we at? There we are, right there. Let's see where we at. Oh yes, 4L60E tranny overdrive. If you ever do this, you don't want to get rid of these. This is very important to keep all that because that's very expensive to replace at the muffler shop unless you're going to replace your headers, which we're not. We're going to use our headers. So, okay, there you go. We're going to go ahead and keep the drive shaft for our hands, so when we get our drive shaft made, it'll all be done. So it's going to be a good little engine for our truck. And we're also going to use the rear end out of this truck and the seats and some other stuff. But you see the fucking mess I got in my driveway. And if you try to do this at home, you better have somebody to help because this is basically a 2-man job and not everybody owns a fucking farm tractor that they can pull engines out with. So I'm sure I broke a couple little lines on them, but that's all right. We can replace those. So there you go. So there you go. 1 motor out of the truck, 1 transmission out of the truck. It's a lonely, lonely world. Working by yourself, day in and day out. No one to talk to. The camera. Real. That's how it is. You can't even find a fucking employee that knows what he's doing. It's a real fucking shame, you know? Real fucking shame. Yes, it is. So, this is Pete. Southwest Rod Custom Burno. He's inside as usual taking a nap. 110-degree weather, and it would have been dangerous for him out here anyway doing this. So I'm trying to keep